Hello, and welcome to another installment of Laughing Place's regular video news update from around the world of Disney's theme parks, movies, and more for the week of December 21st, 2018. In this week's episode, we'll cover the opening of the Tropical Hideaway counter-service dining location at Disneyland, the upcoming 25th anniversary celebration of the Anaheim Ducks hockey team, a new Fortune and Story activity on the Play Disney Parks app, another delay for Disney California Adventure's World of Color water show, new potion purple ears for Disney parks, a newly announced tour at Magic Kingdom, new details for the NBA experience at Disney Springs, the title and voice cast for Pixar's next original film, new images from Disney's live-action Aladdin, casting announcements for The Mandalorian Star Wars TV series, and other headlines from the House of Mouse. The biggest news this week, of course, is the opening of the Tropical Hideaway in Disneyland's Adventureland. The eatery is located between Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room and the world-famous Jungle Cruise in the happiest place on Earth, in the spot previously occupied by Aladdin's Oasis and Tahitian Terrace before that. Laughing Place was on hand for a media preview early Wednesday morning, and the area soft opened to Disneyland guests later that day after an exclusive sneak peek for Club 33 members. The Tropical Hideaway features a nifty waterfall at its entrance, the Dole Whip, I presume, frozen treat stand, a bow servery, an exotic lamp cellar with references to the space's previous inhabitant, terrific views of the adjacent river, some great Disney Parks Easter eggs and hidden Mickeys, plus of course Rosita, the bird that famously flew the coop from the Enchanted Tiki Room and who now entertains guests from her dockside perch with quips and comments throughout the day.
What do you get when you cross a parrot and a tiger? I'm not sure, but when it talks, you better listen.
The Tropical Hideaway is officially open as of today at Disneyland. For more videos, check out our full tour and other coverage right here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. The Anaheim Ducks, the NHL hockey team originally formed by the Walt Disney Company as the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim back in 1993, will be celebrating its 25th anniversary this February with a week full of festivities throughout Orange County and in Disneyland Resort, which put Anaheim on the map when it opened in 1955 in the small Southern California city. Events will include the 2019 Center Ice Party, Go Orange for Orangewood, Anaheim Ducks Day at Disney California Adventure with special activities and photo opportunities in the park, a screening of The Mighty Ducks, the 1992 live-action Disney film that inspired the team's name, the Mighty Ducks movie tribute night at Honda Center, when the Anaheim Ducks will don jerseys from the movie during warm-ups, a day of service with the Anaheim Ducks, a 25 years of Ducks community dedication, and legendary player Scott Niedermayer's jersey retirement. Anaheim Ducks Silver Celebration Week runs from February 10th through the 17th, 2019, in and around Anaheim, California. A new Disneyland experience launched last week via the Play Disney Parks app involving the fortune tellers Esmeralda on Main Street, USA, and Fortune Red in New Orleans Square. Guests can get a complimentary fortune and story by using the interactive app, which also offers other fun opportunities throughout Disneyland Resort and Walt Disney World, and will be an integral part of how guests interface with certain experiences at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge when it opens next year. Play Disney Parks users can simply launch the app while in Disneyland, and they'll find two new orange icons near the Penny Arcade and Pieces of 8 shops. Clicking on either Esmeralda's or Fortune Red's face will bring up a screen explaining the process of obtaining a fortune and a story too, without inserting any quarters. From this point on, guests can acquire the subsequent parts of their stories once per day for no additional charge by following the instructions on screen. There are 3 10-part stories to collect for each machine, and if you don't want to wait, you can plunk down a quarter per chapter to complete the full tale during the same single-day visit. Some bad news for Disneyland Resort regulars and those visiting the tourist destination during this holiday season. Speculation of Disney California Adventure's nighttime water show World of Color opening in time for Christmas week has been shot down. In fact, according to a report in the Orange County Register, World of Color will reportedly remain closed until next year. Disneyland Resort spokeswoman Liz Yeager said of the refurbishment, "We know our guests love World of Color and we have been working diligently to bring this experience back as soon as we can. We are hopeful the show will return in the next several months." The refurbishment on World of Color began April 13th, 2018, and was originally scheduled to end on June 22nd, but was extended with a target return by the end of this year. The show was reportedly closed as a result of an unexpected incident that occurred during routine maintenance, and now it appears we won't see World of Color again at Disney California Adventure until sometime in 2019. First there was Rose Gold, then Millennial Pink, and now Potion Purple is set to invade Disney parks as the next ubiquitous fashion trend, coloring sequined mini ears at the recently reimagined World of Disney stores in Disneyland Resort's downtown Disney District and Walt Disney World's Disney Springs Shopping Center. Walt Disney World annual pass holders will have early access to World of Disney this coming Wednesday, December 26th, starting at 9 o'clock a.m., 1 hour before the store opens, to be among the first to get their hands on this must-have item, though they have been spotted for sale at Disneyland already. And don't forget to tag your Potion Purple styles with hashtag Disney Springs on social media posts and photos for a chance to be featured on the Disney Springs Twitter and Instagram feeds in the new year. Also at Walt Disney World, guests can step behind the counter of the resort's food and beverage experience by taking part in the newly announced Taste of Magic Kingdom Park VIP tour. Experiences on this new tour will include stories from the brilliant chefs and dedicated cast members that bring creative and delicious meals to life each day at Magic Kingdom Park, unprecedented access to backstage kitchens and working areas that have never before been shared with guests, curated tastings of some of the most beloved menu items at Magic Kingdom Park, and the opportunity to help Disney culinary artists create the next generation of Magic Kingdom Park food by sampling an item that is still in development. The Taste of Magic Kingdom Park VIP tour will be offered on Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays for the price of $99 per person plus tax. Reservations can be booked now for this new 3-hour experience, which begins February 24th, 2019, by visiting the Walt Disney World Dining website or by calling 407-WDW-DINE. Next summer, the long-anticipated NBA experience will finally debut at Disney Springs, and this week we learn new details about the project, which is a collaboration between the National Basketball Association and Walt Disney Imagineering. Opening in the area that was previously home to Disney Quest, the NBA experience will feature hands-on activities immersing guests into the world of professional basketball. Fans will get a glimpse into the atmosphere of the NBA draft, participate in their own scouting reports, go through pre-game preparations, and step onto the court to make clutch shots and highlight reel-worthy slam dunks. Other highlights include a replicated NBA Combine Challenge, training exercises, NBA and WNBA history exhibits, a competitive trivia game with up to 25 participants, 2 180-degree cinematic presentations depicting special moments and stories from the player's perspective, an interactive multi-screen module replaying clips from NBA games, fun arcade games like Pop-A-Shot and more modern releases, and a retail store offering exclusive NBA-themed merchandise designed by Disney. The NBA experience opens in Disney Springs at Walt Disney World in summer of 2019. Last weekend, a special Kingdom Hearts 3 pop-up exhibition arrived at Disney Springs, ahead of the Disney Interactive and Square Enix Games' January 29th release date. This limited-time experience gives fans the chance to play a demo of Kingdom Hearts 3, see gorgeous artwork from the game, and more. Laughing Place was on hand for opening day of the event, which runs through January 31st, and our reporter noted that wait times were as long as 5 hours. A new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 also made its debut on Monday, and features the game's quote-unquote final battle, some potentially big plot points, and all the Disney characters you can handle. Kingdom Hearts 3 takes players on the adventures of a lifetime through a vast array of Disney-inspired worlds, including San Francisco from Big Hero 6, Arendelle from Frozen, and Andy's bedroom from the Toy Story movies. As the ultimate battle for light and life comes to an epic conclusion, Sora, with the help of his loyal companions Donald and Goofy, will team up with iconic Disney and Pixar characters in an attempt to defeat the darkness and save the universe. Kingdom Hearts 3 will be released with standard and deluxe editions on January 29th, 2019. Pixar Animation Studios has announced the title and 4 members of the voice cast for a new original feature film called Onward. The movie was first announced without a title at D23 Expo 2017 and is inspired by the childhood of writer-director Dan Scanlon, who previously helmed Monsters University for Pixar. So far, we know the film will star Chris Pratt of Guardians of the Galaxy, Tom Holland of Spider-Man Homecoming, Julia Louis-Dreyfus of Seinfeld and A Bug's Life, and Octavia Spencer of The Help and Zootopia. Producer Corey Ray of The Incredibles, Up, and Monsters University will also help realize the innovative story, which is set in a suburban fantasy world and introduces two teenage elf brothers who embark on an extraordinary quest to discover if there is still a little magic left out there. Disney Pixar's Onward is currently scheduled to hit theaters on March 6th, 2020. Film industry magazine Entertainment Weekly released some new images and the first up-close look at Disney's live-action reimagining of Aladdin after the film's first teaser trailer was released back in October. In an insightful interview, EW sat down with the cast of Aladdin to talk filming, set building, and of course the genie, as played by Men in Black superstar Will Smith. The new movie is being helmed by Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and Sherlock Holmes director Guy Ritchie, and also stars Mina Massoud as Aladdin, Naomi Scott as Jasmine, Marwan Kenzari as Jafar, Billy Magnuson as Prince Anders, Naveed Negaban as the Sultan, Nassim Pedrad as Dahlia, and Numan Akar as Hakim. The new issue of Entertainment Weekly featuring the Aladdin cast on the cover hit newsstands today, and Disney's Aladdin will be released into theaters on May 24th, 2019. The cast and composer have been announced for Lucasfilm's upcoming television series The Mandalorian, which is set between episodes 6 and 7 of the larger Star Wars saga and is expected to premiere with the highly anticipated Disney Plus streaming service late next year. Actor Pedro Pascal, best known as the daring Oberyn Martell on HBO's Game of Thrones, will play the title role as a lone Mandalorian gunfighter in the outer reaches of the galaxy, though the character's actual name has not yet been revealed. Breaking Bad star Giancarlo Esposito, aka Gustavo Fring or Aquila from Jon Favreau's remake of Disney's The Jungle Book, will co-star alongside actress Gina Carano from Deadpool, Emily Swallow from Supernatural, Carl Weathers from Predator, who can maybe help Yoda get a stew going, Omid Abtahi from The Hunger Games Mockingjay, acclaimed actor Nick Nolte from Affliction, and somehow renowned filmmaker Werner Herzog, who made the cult classic German movies Fitzcarraldo and Aguirre the Wrath of God. Yeah, Werner Herzog is gonna be in Star Wars. Prepare yourself. Anyway, Favreau is serving as writer and producer of The Mandalorian, with Star Wars TV wunderkind Dave Filoni directing the first episode and also credited as executive producer, along with Spielberg protege Colin Wilson and Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy. The show's music will be written by Ludwig Göransson, who scored Black Panther and Fruitvale Station for director Ryan Coogler, and produced Donald Glover's latest Childish Gambino album. The Mandalorian will be the first ever live-action Star Wars television show, and it had better be good, or a bunch of middle-aged white dudes like me will complain about it a lot on the internet. Disney's classic 1950 animated musical fantasy Cinderella has been announced among over 24 notable movies that will be added to the National Film Registry for 2018. Since 1989, the Library of Congress has chosen 25 films each year that are culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant and adds them to the National Film Registry, which ensures the survival, conservation, and increased public availability of America's film heritage. Among this year's chosen films are Disney's Cinderella and 20th Century Fox's Leave Her to Heaven from 1945, Pick Up on South Street from 1953, and Broadcast News from 1987. Librarian of Congress Carla Hayden told NPR, "These cinematic treasures must be protected because they document our history, cultures, hopes, and dreams." Cinderella was the 12th animated feature produced by Walt Disney Studios, and was selected by the American Film Institute as one of the best American animated movies ever made. Finally this week, Southern California fans of Cinderella and other beloved Disney princess movies can look forward to seeing them again on the big screen, as Hollywood's El Capitan Theater has announced a Happily Ever After revival series across 2 months early next year. Beginning January 18th and running through March 3rd, El Capitan will screen Disney's The Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Lady and the Tramp, and Cinderella with its state-of-the-art presentation and the opportunity to meet princesses Ariel, Aurora, Belle, and Cinderella at select showings. For more information about the Happily Ever After Disney Princess event and to purchase advance tickets, be sure to visit El Capitan Theater's official website. That's all for this week's news from around the world of Disney. For more updates, opinions, and videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and visit laughingplace.com. We'll leave you with a clip from El Capitan's amazing costume display featuring outfits from Disney's Mary Poppins Returns, which is now playing.